All right, this is going to be Electric Funeral by Black Sabbath by request. So another one for Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Black Sabbath, what a great band. So influential. Everybody after them was changed. So here goes Electric Funeral. Okay, so what we got there is open, open on the big E, and then 2, 3, 2 on the 5th string, and then open E again, then 2, 3, 2 on the E string. And there's 2 guitars, one of them split left, one of them split right, and one of them's going like picking the notes, and the other one's bending the notes a half step. So that's good practice to try to get that to sound like that 1 fret away half step with your bend. And you put those 2 together and mix them out, pan them out, and it sounds so cool. So let's try that. 3 and 4 and. Okay, so a lot of fun, that riff. Then we have the next riff, the verse riff. Okay, so the first riff only goes once. It's open, and then at the very end of that beat, you hit that E again, then you go to the 2 on the 5th string. So the 1, open, to the big 3, little half step bend there. So we got, and you got that vibrato is very important on these. Now this one goes bum, 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 bum. So 4 hits on the E. This riff is actually going to go 7 times. So let's say we did all 7 of those, then we're going to go back to the first riff. First riff. Keep going with that. So let's play these riffs together. Let's do this intro riff one time. So you can do either the bend riff or you can do the picked riff. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to do 4 times with the picked riff and then 4 times with the bend. If you want to try to do the opposite of me, so the bends first and then the picked, we can do that together. You can hear how it's like panned left and right in the album. So I'm going to pick them, you're going to bend them if you want. 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's try that verse riff together. So once again, it's and then and then we do that one 6 more times, that same chunk, 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 chunk. So let's try that. The full verse. 3, 4. hold that, and then we're gonna have, so that's open 7 6 to open 6 5 to just 5 and 4 there on the A and D strings. So the first two have the E with them and the last one doesn't. So check out, listen on the timing on that and stuff. Then we get into the bridge part. We're gonna have this power chord here. We're gonna have the E power chord, 12 and 14 up here. So we have 12 and 14 down to 10 and 12 and back. Then we have the bottom 4 strings on the 12th fret. So that's the basic rhythm. Listen, and he mixes it up a lot and stuff. So take a look at the variations he does and everything. Listen nice and close with your headphones on and stuff. And then we're gonna get into this riff. Okay, so we're gonna hammer in 12 to 14 on the D. 12, 14, 12 on the G. Kind of bend that one up and down, that 14. Let it come down, and then the second part. So hammer 12, 14, and then bend the 14. 12 to lower 14. And we do that all twice. So 3, 4. And then we're back to this part. So that's going to end up with the unison bend, 15 on the second string, 12 on the first string. Electric funeral. Kind of like pulls off to an open B there. You don't really have to do anything like that, but. So that's like 4 times of that. And use your discretion as if you want to get some kind of pull off note. But then we go to the 3 on the second string with the 5 on the third string. So we're gonna go 3 bends, and then go to the 5 and 7, and then slide way up till around the 17th fret. And you hold that one, and you get back into. So easy enough, back to the 4 times, and you're back into the. That's about it for Electric Funeral, Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. Awesome stuff, Toni Iommi. How do you say Iommi? Is it Iommi? Who knows how to say Toni Iommi? I've probably been saying it wrong for like 50 years now. Okay, maybe 45 years. Okay, y'all. Thanks a lot for watching. Got a tab with this. See y'all soon.